Hi guys, I hope you're all well. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create a pop-out zombie. So first of all, grab yourself something to draw with. I am using a white eyeliner pencil. And you just want to draw the details of your zombie. So on the forehead, I have drawn an area for the brain. On the jaw and cheek, I have drawn patches for the ripped open skin. And on the chest, I'll be drawing skeleton ribs. So the skeleton ribs will be in the middle of ripped open skin, which you can see me drawing right now. So once you're happy with the outline, grab yourself some paint. I'm using this green Grimace paint. It's amazing. It's so pigmented. And then all we are going to do is just paint around the lines. But let me just tell you, this was a ball ache to get off, and my bath turned green. So I am praying that you guys love this look, so it is completely worth it. And of course guys, when you get to the nitty gritty parts, just make sure you use a smaller brush so you can get right in there. Now you want to grab yourself a white. Again, I'm using the Grimace palette, and all we want to do is sponge under the eyes just to lighten it up as if we would normally with our everyday makeup. We're just going to highlight the face and the collarbones. So just to make it clear, I have highlighted under the eyes, on the chin, on the forehead and on the collarbones. So now I'm going in with my dark green from the Grimace palette and a fluffy brush from MAC, and I'm just creating a really strong contour on the nose. Now I'm going back in with the white and a squared brush to sharpen up the lines. This is so the contour looks super strong, which I do not recommend doing in real life, but guys, this is Halloween so we can get away with it. And moving on, so here I'm using the white to block out my brows with a small brush, and this is just so I can add a colour onto it later on. And of course repeat this on both sides, as we don't want odd brows, though like I said, this is Halloween so anything goes. Get as creative as you want. Right, now for the worst part, the teeth. As you all know, I absolutely hate doing them, so all I'm doing is just using a small lip brush to create the tooth shape, and then in a second I will create the roots by dragging the colour out. Now using the exact same white, we want to colour in the chest. Now when it comes to the ribs, you'll see that I colour every other rib in white. It will come clear to you as to why soon. Is anybody else thinking that I look like a Smurf, or is that just me? So now I'm using this red from the Grimace palette, and I'm just going to fill in the other ribs. So this is why I painted every other rib white. And again, I am just repeating this on the other side, but like I said before, you can make this as crazy and as creative and as colourful as you want, so it's completely up to you. And then using the exact same red, I'm just filling out both eyebrows. And wow, they look horrendous. Now grab yourselves a thin brush and we're just going to get right in between the teeth. I am using the exact same red. This is crazy fiddly, so take your time with it. Then you want to fill out the other rips on the skin. Now moving on to the brain. So I'm going to colour out the base in red, and then you'll see soon that I start to add a little bit of white. This is just to lighten some areas, just so some of the brain looks darker than others. So when I said teeth was my worst part, just wait till you see my brain. Listen, it's pop art, who cares? Well, that's what I'm telling myself anyway, just so I can get away with it. So like I said, grab yourselves the white and a fluffy brush, and we're just going to lighten up some of the areas. So now you want to grab yourself some sort of black pen or paint, whatever you fancy, and we're just going to start drawing out the lines of the brain. I mean, who the hell has ever drawn a brain before? Because I haven't. And then with my black Grimace paint and a thin brush, I'm going over the outline of the brain and then also going back over the brain. And once you're finished with the brain, thank God, I bet you're saying, we're now going to be moving on to the eyebrows. So all you want to do is take the black and a thin brush and just draw the outline of them. And they still look horrendous. With the black and a really thin brush, we're just going to go around the outlines of the ripped skin. We're also going to be doing this on the chest and also around the skeleton bones. Guys, just a little bit of advice, if you do make a mistake with the black, I would just try and leave it. I'll try and make it work, try and make it fit in your look, because the worst thing you can do is smudge it and try to go over it. It just makes an absolute mess. So now I'm taking my Milky or Deep Sea eyeshadow, which is a dark blue, and I'm blending it over my cheekbone to really make it stand out and make it look really dramatic. As you can see, I'm using a fluffy eyeshadow brush to do this. And then you want to grab yourself a small fluffy brush and we just want to shade around the ripped skin. Using my white grimace paint, I'm highlighting inside the temples. This is just to make it look a little bit more 3D. And as you can see, I am doing the exact same thing just above the jawline. Now onto the eyes, I am using the Deep Sea Melchior eyeshadow colour and I'm just blending around the eye socket. Then you want to really blend it outwards to create a smoky effect. Now using my black eyeliner pen, I'm just creating some really strong, thick eyeliner wings. The bigger the better. And voila! I have popped on my Doll Beauty eyelashes called The Lord. Now onto the bottom part of the eye, using the deep blue eyeshadow, we're just going to blend it out underneath with a fluffy brush. Then using my Urban Decay blackout eyeshadow, we're just going to add that to the outer corners. Okay, so grab your black paint again and we're just going to draw the outline of the teeth. I definitely recommend using a really fine paintbrush or makeup brush or fine pen, as it is super fiddly. I'm now using my black eyeliner pen to create lines above, below and around the ripped skin. This is to create dimples and ripples in the skin. Also to give the effect that it is being pulled. And using the exact same pen, I'm just going to create the cheekbone and also the nose. So I decided to create a skull-like nose. You can create whatever you like, you can make it as creative and as funky as you want. I just thought this would work well with my look. So now you want to create the ripples around the chest area, and then you also want to add the lines onto the bones. Using the exact same black, I'm just contouring around my jawline just to make it look ever so slightly thinner and also a lot sharper. And again, bring the black over the shoulders just to make it look thinner and sharper. This, by the way, looks absolutely amazing with a black backdrop. With my black Urban Decay eyeshadow and fluffy brush, we just want to create strong shadowing on the cheekbones and temples. We are very nearly done, guys, but just moving on to the lips, you want to grab yourself a red lip liner and just outline your lip. So I'm using a red lip liner from MAC. And then you just want to fill them in with a red lipstick. And then back with the good old eyeliner pen, we just want to outline the lips just to make them look more cartoon. And then lastly, you just want to add some more lines across the face, so I'm just adding it under the lip, on the nose and also on the forehead. Now grab your wig and we are done! Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Mwah!